saw you on Saturday.
Yeah.
How's the weekend been in the week so far?
The weekend's back. We'll start out with the story.
Okay.
Got up this morning. It was so stupid of me. I rolled over and looked at the time. Saw it was 7:30. I thought, gotta get up because I have to get Link ready to leave the house by 8 o'clock. My father will be here to pick him up. So I don't really remember the alarm, but just get out of bed. So I got up out of bed and sat there at the end of the bed and thought, why did you just get up? Like, you didn't hear an alarm. And then I thought to myself, well, you looked at the time anyway, so just get moving. So I got up and made my breakfast and sat down in front of the TV. When I turned the TV on, it's that breakfast show with the actual time, the bottom corner, and the time was 7 o'clock.
Wow.
I thought, what the heck's going on? And what I must have done is look, I don't know why this happened, but I looked at the clock, it said 6:30. My brain did some fax machine thing and converted it to 7:30.
Yeah.
Very bizarre. So anyway, sure enough, half an hour later, the alarm goes off. So,
wow.
I just thought, good on you, Lincoln, up nice and early.
Yeah.
He's none the wiser, but I could have done with the extra hour sleep, but at the same time,
Did you find it cold last night?
It was actually. I noticed it more so this morning when I got up.
Yeah, it was really, very cold. I had to have a bath this morning. And then all the times when people book in at the last minute, someone did this morning at 10, and I was like, but we'll start till 11 and have a bath. But I did. I had to be here.
Yeah.
And how's the gym going?
Well, it will actually be 4 days this week. It should be 3, but the reason I've made it 4 is because I only did 2 last week because on the Friday it started raining. So I made up for it on Monday this week. I wasn't too worried about it. I'm not too worried about a 4-day week because next week is supposed to be the jump from 3 to 4 days for a couple of weeks and be back into the 5-day schedule. So.
How's it going? Is it getting any easier?
It's lovely. It's getting easier. I think I'm just getting more used to, being there again. And at the start, it was only 1 day a week, but it was real. That 1 day was quite a shock to the system. You could feel it 3 or 4 days after your muscles were still, quite tense, quite sore. Not so much now.
Are you following the same kind of routine that you were
very
last time?
similar too, but I've slightly changed it. There's more focus on my shoulders as well. I wasn't doing that before, so but apart from that, everything's mainly the same.
Jack's diet? I'm just going to keep prodding.
Fair enough. I haven't done it again.
It's alright, you'll get there.
First time in my life story, it's Gab's diet now. It was homework before. Like homework, then study, now Gab's diet. Never did study at uni, never did homework at school. Look how far that got me.
Well, how much time is there between watching TV or that you've got before you're actually getting into bed? Because that's the thing, your mind's completely wound. So to unwind it, to fall asleep, not many people can play an Xbox or gaming or watch TV and then go straight to sleep. So it's totally common. So there's a gap you need to create in between. You want your mind to slow down, you've got to do something which is more restful. You could think about having a shower at night.
Yeah.
Because then you naturally had it.
Yeah, no, I tried that before as well. Yeah, having a shower before bed.
Was it helpful?
It wasn't actually, but I mean that's what I used to do as a kid as well.
Yeah, but something, I mean, just turning it off and maybe getting into bed and having an hour of listening to an Xbox, because not Xbox, an audio book, because you're still resting.
Yeah.
And that's the important part. And then if you drift off, to the story, that's no problem.
I think that would be fun. The hard part for me is it's finding that thing that grabs my attention strong enough for me to be engrossed by it and entertained by it. But it's catch-22 because if that happens, then I force myself to stay awake. So I carry on listening to it.
Yeah. But it's like you need boring ones.
Well, that's where I'm stuck, because if I do find a boring one, then I very quickly switch off from that and the brain starts taking over.
Yeah. I guess maybe you just have to download an episode at a time. So once the episode's finished, you can't listen to it anymore until the next day.
Yeah.
Just
I know what you're saying. You're trying very hard to sort the situation out, but
just ideas.
yeah, it's I don't want to be rude, but at the end of the day, I can tell you now that won't work. I'm the kind of person that if I get engrossed by something or whatever, I'll just go off and my own time and download the next.
But you've got that balance, because you're quite determined. Once you get an idea in your head, you will do it. Like you're trying to get down to 10 and you're going to the gym and you're making up an extra week. So if you can use some of that to counter the same energy you have when you can't stop because you want to keep doing it, then somehow that, it's the two sides of the coin of the same thing, really, with that determination that you have to, and perseverance.
I definitely know what you're saying. Yeah, it's and that's where I've found it stupidly, ridiculously hard, because there's something else. Once again, I do in my head, I will do it, but with sleeping, it just the whole, it seems very foreign to me, all of it. So I mean, sleeping, it shouldn't be that hard, but and for some reason I really struggle with it.
Yeah, well, some people seem to be programmed. Like you were saying, it was you, I'm sure, who said that you were conceived in the UK.
Yeah.
And so when you go there, you sleep easier.
Yes.
Yeah.
I
Which I find intriguing.
Yeah. That's very yeah, that's definitely something to think about again, but you could argue that as well, that I was sleepy easier in the UK because it was all foreign and new to me, and every day was full of new experiences. I'm maybe not getting there right now, so.
Yeah, maybe. Could be. Anyway.
Then I spend time in Japan, so. So I did sleep perfectly in Japan, Mum. No, I didn't, but that was fun, so even more so fun.
I reckon, try the audio book. Try it with something gripping, and just see if you can then flip back to the other side of the coin. You go, no, I'm in bed because I want to get to sleep before, and give yourself half an hour, and then because you're quite good at that, setting a rule and then don't want to break it.
Yeah. I'll give it a whirl now.
Yeah, I just think trying to audio sensory seems a bit less so. It's more relaxing for people rather than visual. But that seems to get the brain wired. So if you can switch off earlier, good. No,